Unless it's just you and your girlfriends, and then we don't care. I did do my lips earlier, but I'm going to add a little more. This is kind of a purpley mauve. And I like it. This is L'Oreal, not Chanel. And you have to be very careful putting it on. It's just like Chanel in that it is an all-day product. So you don't want to do a boo-boo. Be on all day. Yeah. I think it did pretty good. Okay. And then you use the other end. I'm going to let it just dry, just a hair. But the other end has it's like a chapstick or Vaseline stick. Only they have fragrance to it. I don't know what it's actually in it. I say Vaseline, y'all. This could be all kinds of good stuff. I don't know what is in this. So look it up. It's L'Oreal. These. Alright, so you know, if I was a good beauty girl, I would look that up for you and tell you what's in it and tell you how healthy it is for you. It has things like vitamin this and those kind of oils, but I don't know that it does. But I know that I really like it, and it really does stay on pretty good, almost as good as Chanel. Now, back to Cheekathon, because that's what I did all this for. This is a Benefit blush and bronzer palette. And it's full size. Looks like. You can see the depth of it. I think it's for real full size. I do not know, but this is the products. And it's mostly blush. I would say Hoola is the only true bronzer. And did you just see me sneak with my glasses to see how far we've gone? I am going to attempt to use the brush that came with it one more time. I just will warn you, you don't need much. And I am going to go with, should I do Hoola, Dandelion, and then a little Rocketeer on top? I think I just answered my own question. Yeah, because I'm more pink toned rather than these coral colors. So I'm going to use a little Hoola, one dab, tap it back off in there. And I'm going to do right above, you don't hit this line, you hit right above it, like that. And that actually accents it, y'all, with the skinny side. Then turn it wide to blend it out. And all that does is keep it from being a line. My fat was just jiggling, y'all. Okay. It's pretty subtle. There's a lot of fans of Hoola. I like Dallas better, and that's this one. It has a little bit more pink to it. Again, you're going to go right above this and then blend it out real good by turning it sideways and also going back up the back part of your face and certainly across the front. And you're really kind of circling and doing a circular motion right in the temple area. And so that should give you the contoured look. And I also do a touch right under my nose because I've got a large nose, and under my chin. And especially right there where these things drop down. It's almost like having 3 chins. And just go down your neck a little to blend that out. Make sure you blend out everything. Blend out your under your nose and everything, or you'll look really, really funny. Okay, so now I'm going to use Dandelion, and I'm going to go ahead and use this brush. I have a blush brush handy, but let's just say you're going to use what you have. I'm dabbing it a little more, but still tap it off good. And smile because you want to. Well, first, come down where you were. That gets some pink in there, and it's not just a brown to a pink. You want to blend the brown. And but keep the bronzer on the low part. You're keeping the blusher on the highlight, and then you're also right on the apple of the cheek. You're going to round it out again, and I do blend this in again, and with the blush I come a little further down than I did with the bronzer. And again, you come down the cheek. My hair. You come down the cheek and then round it out. Back up. Round it out. Back up, and then go up where your bronzer was. And just come down a little further on your forehead. And that just looks like you got a little sun. And then I always do a little on the bridge of my nose. Just so it looks like I got a little sun on my nose. That's with the blush. The bronzer is under here. The blush is right there. Right on the bridge. And then also I do, again, a little blush to blend out this area down here. There. Now, what is my overall feeling about this? Well, first of all, you look and tell me. I feel like it's very light. I feel like it's buildable. And let's just say I'm going to build it. Let's do a little of the Rocketeur. That's the only one that has some shimmer, and we'll keep it on the high part of the cheek. Because of the shimmer, it's almost going to serve as a, I'm very lightly touching just the top part, and now I'm going to rosy it out right there, because that's a lot of color. And that part of my nose, and then on the chin, and going underneath again. But blend it down. Don't just leave it there, blend it down. And I may even go down a little just because I'm older, down this way. Because this otherwise drops, and so you want to maybe blend a little of the blush down. And I'll do a little on my forehead. Just what's left over on the brush. Okay, so I think it's a very light coverage blush. I now have 3 colors on, and it really isn't that strong at all. Whereas when I was using the Too Faced, remember the one with the little hearts? I think it was called Flush Blush, First Flush Blush, or something like that. That had the little hearts that were about that big, and you could really experiment with them just like this when they have several in a case. And I wonder if they copy each other on that to compete. But that one seemed more pigmented. This is buildable, but it's definitely more sheer. So anyway, I'm choking. So you must hold on, or I will choke badly. What do you think? Do I look cute? Does it look good? Do you like this blush and this bronzer? Give me your thoughts below, what you think about it. I'd like to know your thoughts, whether you like it or not. Well, why don't I just finish out my face while I'm here? So I'm going to use, where is my liner handy? I don't know if my liner is even handy. Is it? Yep, there it is. Give it a good little shake. I can hear it has a little mixer bead also. I need some kind of a compact somewhere though to see. This will be a little harder to do with you watching. Alright. Oh, I didn't even do my... Okay, I'm just going to go. And remember, you go right in front of it and come back. Go right in front of it and come back. And I go very light when I get to the front here. I may even just use the tip end of this to kind of blend that down, but I don't want too much of it. And then over here, can you see? There. And I'm going to, again, I'm sorry you guys that I keep raising that up. It is hard to do this. I need to, just because I'm at a desk, I am, when my son moves out, going to turn his old bedroom into a beauty room, or I don't know, a closet, that like a walk-in room closet. Not where I'm going to redo it or anything. Because I don't want you, should we have to sell one day, I don't want you lose the value of it being an actual bedroom. But you know you can get those standing pieces, and I may do that. And in that case, I would have a further away set up for the camera, and I could put a little mirror literally around it or below it. I actually have a camera right there, but anyway. Just look how much liner does help, and this is a winged liner look for those of you who are going, what happened to her? I am going to keep it kind of natural today, and I'm going to use my large fluffy E50 and a little of the Hoola because it's a brown. And I'm just going to put that in the crease. Bring it down and put that in the crease. And that should also kind of bring the face together, right? Because I'm using the same color that I just used on my, as a bronzer. So always remember your bronzer can double as a shadow if you're ever in a bind. Actually, that looks kind of nice, y'all. And if I wanted to, I could use a pink on my lid. Should I? Why not? I'll use Dandelion on my lid. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm just using a regular eyeshadow, flat shader. And a little blush right on my eye. It just kind of gives it a finished look. It's not exactly. Maybe I'll use a little Rockateur on the inner corner just to get that shine. Yeah, because remember, it's a shimmer. Yeah, look at that. And kind of right under the brow, do the same thing. To see, I was able to use this for my eyeshadow and blush. So that's a big plus. Alright, so I'm in number 2, and I'm going to go ahead and put on my mascara. Why? I don't know, because I just decided I'm going to make this a full-fledged kind of get ready with me with my Cheekathon. And all my Chanel favorites. I've got this Chanel. I got to tell you, I like this Chanel eyelash curler. Let it out a little, and then remember to go back towards the socket. One of the better eyelash curlers to me is a CoverGirl one. You can get it at the grocery store, drugstore or grocery store. And also, I really liked Mary Kay's, but I think she's not carrying it anymore. Because I asked my Mary Kay lady, and I said, I'd like to get another Mary Kay eyelash curler just so I have one. She goes, oh, I'm not sure she's selling it right now, but there's been a lot of requests for it. So it's like, ma'am, let me tell you guys something that produce products. When you have customers that are asking for it, if you're a good buyer, then you give them what they're asking for. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that is going to be the end of the video because I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. But I'm fixing to put on my mascara, and I'll see you again soon. And I love you guys so much. See you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. I would have had time to put on the mascara by now. I wish I knew when that thing was actually going off.